It is so wonderful to know that people believe in us and that God believes in us, even when we blah, 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 blah on our words, but that people believe in us, like our parents, our friends, and that God believes in us. And He must believe in us because He made us, and He made us the way that we are. So now we are going to read a story, and I want you to follow along with me. It's the story that is on your weekly, on the page that looks like this. It's the second page of your weekly. And I tell you what I did for you. I took the story and I put it into 2 slides so that you can see up closes of those pictures. And we're going to start with me in the weekly, and we'll go to the slides at the right time, just like I'm turning pages with you, okay? So, here's the story. Tamar watched her friend Danny. He was sitting beside Grandma on the bus that was taking them on a field trip. Tamar knew their teacher wouldn't let Danny go unless Grandma went along. Tamar watched Danny untie his right tennis shoe and loosen the shoestring all the way from the top to the bottom. Then he pulled on his shoestring and made it tight at every hole all the way to the top. Then he tied it again. Tamar knew what he would do next, and he did. Danny began to untie his left tennis shoe. "Why do you always do that, Danny?" Tamar asked him. Danny's grandma put her hand on Danny's hands. She said quietly, "Leave your tennis shoes tied, Danny. They are fine the way they are." Danny stopped fiddling with his shoes. Grandma turned to Tamar. "Are you excited to see the play?" she asked. "I love Stone Soup," Tamar said. "We all get to be in the play." "I'm going to put a boulder in the soup," said Danny. Tamar laughed. After the play, the children had picnic lunches in the park. Tamar went to play on the swings. Danny was playing King of the Mountain with 3 older boys. Tamar heard Danny say a word that she knew he wasn't supposed to say. Then she heard him say the word again. Tamar ran quickly to Danny's grandma. "Danny is saying a word he's not supposed to say," Tamar said. "He is going to get in trouble." "Thank you for telling me," said Grandma. Tamar walked with Grandma toward where the boys were pushing and pulling each other away from the top of the hill. "Danny has a problem called Tourette's syndrome," Grandma told Tamar. "Sometimes he does things and says things he can't control." "I know," said Tamar. "I'm his friend." "He can't stop himself," said Grandma, "but we can help him to stop and think about something else." Tamar nodded. Wow, so how about that? Somebody could be doing things that seem, weird even, definitely not cool at school. Here's this guy, Danny, and he's just playing with his shoestrings all the time. And then he's cussing. But that really, Tourette's syndrome really is a real problem that some people have where they can't control what they're saying. That's not the same as somebody just saying bad words for the wrong reason. I've been a teacher and I've had to, send people to the office for doing things like that. That's very different from when somebody has something that they can't stop. They might have a tic where maybe, a muscle in their face will twitch or something and they can't stop it from happening. Sometimes that's Tourette's. I had a friend who had it and he couldn't stop shaking all the time. So it was very hard for him. He didn't have a lot of other friends, but I was a friend to him. And it was nice of Tamar to be a friend to Danny and nice of his grandma to believe in him, as well as Tamar. So I want you to answer the questions, and I'll see you back for the next video.